Who's ready for some March Madness? Let me know in the chat. One of my favorite times of the year. So we're going to be bringing you guys some great deals, a fun time. We're going to highlight some companies. But tonight we are picking the slot. So make sure you come back on Friday night at 7:30. We're going to be hopefully saving you guys some money. I've already starting to get some of the deals coming in. And I think it's going to be worth your while and a fun time and help the companies and help my audience here and help me a little bit along the way as well. So welcome, guys. Get your wallets ready, or hide your wallets, or your significant other might try to hide your wallet if they figure out what's going on. But I appreciate that, Nick. Yeah, I do these rarely, and I want to keep it that way. I'd only do them 2 to 3 times a year. I did Black Friday and then March Madness. That's the ones I've been doing. I've always thought about doing one like at the end of summer, kind of blowout, because it seemed to be a good time for the companies to offer some sales. But it is a lot of work on this end. You got 18 companies that I'm working with and messaging back and forth and trying to get all their deals and work up the graphics and all that kind of stuff. Oh, am I still going in and out? Okay, he says I'm good now. Let me know if you're seeing any issues. All right, Brad, good to see you. So tonight, what we are doing, and I'm glad you asked, we are going to spin the wheel, because the only way to be fair is to assign these slots randomly, because otherwise, if all the good deals are gone by the time, everybody spent all their money by the time they get there. So we're going to spin this wheel. All right. So we've got 18 companies, and every 5 minutes, and the way this goes, if you've never seen me do one of these, Every company gets 5 minutes, and I stick to it. The timer goes off, the bell rings, and we move on to the next company. So what I will do is I will announce the company's um, uh, special deal, the code, what time it ends, all of that stuff, and talk about the company. I'll have their website pulled up. I'll go through it ahead of time and kind of get my thoughts together about what to present to you guys. To kind of give you the quick little synopsis of the company and things they've got to offer recently if you haven't checked it out. By the way, I will be putting links to all of those in the description to all the companies for the Friday live stream. I'll be creating that sometime over the next day or two. You may want to go ahead and click on those links and kind of figure out what you want to buy because things start rolling fast. But what I will do is every 5 minutes, you'll have a different graphic. I'll try to leave the graphic on the screen for the entire 5 minutes. So if for some reason you come in late, you can go back and just look every 5 minutes. The deal will change and it'll stay on screen the whole time. All right, so we'll do a quick brief introduction at 7:30. You see down here, and then every 5 minutes, we'll announce another company. I'll take a little halftime 5-minute break to catch up there at 8:20, and then we'll do the other half and do the other 9 companies. And then we'll take 10 minutes or so at the end just to work out any kinks along the way. So let's see, time slots. Yep. Good to see you, everybody. Let me know if you have any questions for me as we go through this, but let's take a look really quickly at the companies. If you haven't checked it out, there's a lot of companies that I've tried and then some that are newer for me. I think I've got stuff from all of them except for one company. All right, so we've got the Captain Stash. Very excited to offer that. Clinton doesn't do sales too much, so it's going to be neat to be able to do that. Iowa Beer Company is one I've been friends with for a long time, always takes part in these things. Fetty Says got a brand new scent. Be looking for a video this week on that brand new scent from Fetty Says on my channel. Mythical Beards, we did a nice release with Mythical Beards last month. That went well. He's got some new stuff coming out. The boys from Beard Man, they said they're excited. They're working behind the scenes, getting enough product ready for you guys. Beach Bum Beards and Bay Area, they're always a part of these live streams and always good to have them. Mad Mixer is a new one. I haven't tried their stuff yet. Stroke Beard Company is a part of it. And then we've got Ruddy Man, which is one of my affiliates. Ferocious Beard Company is going to be part of this as well. Damn Yankee Beard Company is always a part. Refined Gentleman is a new one. I just got some stuff in from them last week. I'll check out. West Wise, a new one for the live stream here. I've tried their stuff last year. I'm an affiliate for them. Beard Shack, that's a new one. 8-Bit Beard Company, Mudcat Whiskers, and then good to have Corey on the channel here for the first time for Weather Beard Supply. So a lot of cool stuff. So let's see. Let's see what we have here. We got the Sharks in the house. So Nick had a question. Why are certain companies not participating? Depends on what certain company it is. You'd have to ask them. I take whoever, first to contact me. First comes, first serve. I did have to turn down a few companies at the end just because I can't do anymore. It's too much to keep up with and it becomes like too overwhelming. I think it depends. Like some companies have other deals going on, or they've got other things coming up, or they're not ready to do a sale. It just depends. I would tell you some companies just never see it. They never see my post about it. So they'll say, "Oh, I missed out." Oh, I've had 3 or 4 companies say, "Oh, I missed it. I just now saw it." So I try to be as fair as I can, but I can only take so many. So I take whoever wants to be part of it. I try to highlight them. Yeah, so make sure you mark your calendar for the 11th. What I will do, like I said, the next day or two, I'll go ahead and create that stream, and you can go ahead and click hit the bell and all that kind of stuff. So you can be notified so you don't miss it. So that's one you don't want to miss because things go fast. Now, I have suggested to the companies to keep their deal going. It's not going to be a 5-minute deal. You're not going to miss out if you're not there for that 5 minutes. That's when I'm going to announce it. Most companies are going until midnight Eastern on that Friday. So if you happen to miss it or you're out late and you come back in at 10 o'clock and you miss it, you can still get in on most of those deals. So that's my suggestion for the companies, but I let them do what they want. Sometimes the deals are a little bit complicated for me to go over, which gets a little bit complicated. So the easier the deal, the better it is for me and for you guys, because sometimes you guys get confused about the codes and what's happening. Yeah, first come, first serve on that. I try to be fair, and we got a good mix of new companies and older companies as well, more established companies. So very cool on that. So I tell you what, let's do. Let's start filling out this because it'll take a little while here and see who's going to be first up at the 7:35 slot. Let me see if I can spin the wheel here and see who's first. Make sure you guys see that how we try to do it as diplomatically as possible here. 8-bit. Sean's going to be first up. So let me see if I can type that in. A lot of stuff to go back and forth here. By the way, I am needing a couple of good moderators. All right. So if you know you're going to be available Friday night and you wouldn't mind moderating, send me a DM. I kind of want somebody that's on Instagram as well, because what happens sometimes is like there's an issue with a company's code and I can't stop to DM them. So if you could DM them on Instagram, send them a message, answer some people's questions in the chat, drop some links if you need to, those kind of things, that would be great. So I need a couple people. So if you know you're going to be here and you're on Instagram and you wouldn't mind doing that and you follow all these companies already, that would be awesome. Yep, Sean, you're first up. And let's see who's next. Okay, Nick's going to be here. Nick, I'll put you down, man. I'll make you a moderator. Let me write that down. If anybody else knows they're going to be here for the entire show, I don't want to have too many, but if you got 2 people that I know are going to be here and dependable, I'll sign you up. And I appreciate the help. I'll see if I can do something to help you guys out too. Oh, you're not on IG? Yeah, I kind of need people on IG because they're the ones that reach out. I can make you a moderator and you can kind of answer people's stuff in the chat though. So I'll make you a moderator too, Nick. You're always good to support. All right, let's see who's next. Oops, I forgot to take them off. Shoot. I'm so used to, I was practicing this behind the scenes and you have to click to remove the person. So 8-bit's going to come up again at some point. We'll just have to skip them. All right, Refined Gentleman. That's probably a new company for a lot of you guys. I'll be checking out what they've got. And I'm starting to see some of the deals come in. I've seen everything from 20%, 35%, 40%, BOGO. I don't want to say that stuff too loud. We're still kind of finalizing some things, but there are going to be some good deals. And I kind of thought that maybe the deals wouldn't be as good this time just because of how, the prices of things and that kind of thing. But also I think some companies are, it's kind of a good time to have a sale. It's been a while since Christmas and maybe they're clearing out some of their seasonal stuff, getting ready for spring, getting ready for that. So I always think this is a good time for it. I think I forgot to click the button again. I'm going to have to get better at this, guys. Let's see who's next here. Bay Area. I'm going to click hide choice before I go over here and type this. The Bay Area coming in at 7:45. And we'll just keep spinning here, guys. I don't want to stay on here too long, but just kind of give you the overview. Let me know if you're new and you haven't seen one of these events that I do like this. It's pretty unique to the community. Mad Mixer. That's the one company I don't have any products for. So if you know anything about Mad Mixer, you can let us know what you guys like from them. Yep, Matt says, yippee. We're up to the 7:55 time slot in the Eastern bracket. We're filling out our brackets, guys. That's what we're doing. West Y coming in the 7:55 slot. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Nick. I do appreciate it. By the way, any tips are appreciated, guys. I won't make a big deal about it, but it does take a lot of time and effort and some money here. I had my Ecamm Live that I use, this program that I use for my software, updated this week. So my next year's subscription is paid for, but it was $384. Oh, cool. Al, you're brand new to this. You've never seen this. That's awesome. So make sure you're here on Friday night. It's going to be fast and furious and a lot of chances to pick up some things at a really good deal and to help out the companies and just have a good time with that. So I appreciate having you here. Jason, I know you've been here before. You made a few purchases last time. Cool. And David B., you're new to this kind of event. Cool. So I appreciate you guys being here. By the way, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, and if you're commenting, I know you're subscribed. I got on subscriber chat. But after I make some posts, if you are on Instagram, I'll put the link to the stream for Friday on there. If you could share that around, that would help me and all these companies, which would be cool. All right. Hey, Mark Brown, good to see you. So let's spin the wheel again. We're up to the 8 o'clock time slot. And once again, I got a couple in here I forgot to take off. So if they pop up again, we're going to have to take them off. Like, oh, good, we can take off 8-bit here. That was my bad. How you like my graphics? I try to stay pretty organized with these things. And the refined gentleman, we already had them. So now we should be caught up. Hey, Sam, good to see ya. We're spinning wheels and filling out our brackets. So at the 8 o'clock time slot on Friday night will be Beach Bum Beards. Awesome. Put him in. Yes, sir, Mike. I enjoy it too. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I do enjoy it. Glad to be able to do this kind of special thing. I do like playing around with the graphics and that kind of stuff. It's fun. All right, up to 8:05. 8:05. By the way, let me know which company are you excited to maybe try for the first time? You're like, ooh, I've never heard of them. I know you've probably heard of Damn Yankee. By the way, Pete's got some cool stuff coming out later this month on the channel. We're going to be doing a release if everything goes well. So we'll be doing a live stream launch a little later on this month. So be looking for that. Hide the choice. Oh, so you missed the March Madness. Did you catch my Black Friday live stream last year, Mark? It was kind of similar. Oh, yeah, West Y. That's a good one. Let's see. We got Beard Shack at the 8:10 time slot. I've got 1 cent from them. I know that Dagan has been doing a lot of stuff with Beard Shack. I've seen him a lot on Instagram. And one more before halftime. That'll be our first 9 companies locked in. And Mudcat Whiskers. Got some good sound and sense. I haven't tried a ton. I've tried a few, and they were good. All right, so those are the first 9 companies. So that'll be between 7:35 and 8:15. So like I said, what'll happen is I will put on the screen the deal. It'll be a little graphic, kind of like some of the stuff you see on the screen now. I'll also show off the website as quickly as I can. I'll kind of highlight the products. Hopefully the owners will be in the chat. I know some won't be able to, so they'll have their code set up ahead of time, and we'll cross our fingers that there's no issues with any of that. Like I said, it'll be on there for 5 minutes, but the deal won't be over at the end of the 5 minutes. My suggestion to most of the companies, if they ask, or I just kind of throw it out there, if you can make your deal go till midnight Eastern, that'll give people time to come back and check. And then you can just scrub through the timeline every 5 minutes if you missed a code, because some people have different codes. One will be Banjo, one will be Madness, one will be Banjo 15 or something like that. So you can go back and just scrub through and you can see when it changes to a different graphic up on the screen every 5 minutes. I'll have a countdown timer. We'll be blowing the whistle or something at the end of the 5 minutes and moving on to the next company. All right. So let's see. Yeah, most of these, I think all of these are small batch. There's a couple on here that I think are full time, but they're still all small batch this go around, which is really cool. Glad to be able to do that for these folks who want it. I can highlight them in this platform and use my influence that I have to get the word out a little bit and let you guys try some new stuff for a good deal. And we got Ruddy Man coming off of halftime. I know he's got some new stuff out as well. Should I start the background music? I'm not a background music person. I like these graphics and stuff, but I think it's because I like to watch stuff really fast. And when I do, if there's background music, my old ears can't focus on the dialogue, like the music drowns it out. Ferocious Beard Company. I know I've got a package heading my way from Nate over at Ferocious. I might can share some of that with you on that 5 minutes. If not, there'll be another video coming up with Ferocious in it, I know. Are you excited, Nick? It doesn't take much to make Nick excited, though. He's a little excitable, I can tell. Wait a minute. Jay Cruz is in the house. I got to give him the air horn. There you go. Got to have the air horn. We got Beard Mana coming in at the 8:35 time slot. I'll leave it to Cruz to play the music. Iowa Beer Co. coming in at 8:40. Justin, seems like you're always last. You're not last this time. Oh, yeah, love some mana. I saw Justin in here. I know he's got a new scent coming. I'm not sure if that'll be part available for Friday night or not. It's got a lot of new stuff coming. In fact, I got a package coming, I think, to try out some stuff. So we got 8:45 time slot. Mythical Beards. I got some secret stuff from Mythical Beards yesterday. I can't talk about yet, but it's good. Good stuff. Couple more here and then we'll get off. I just kind of want to make sure I go over stuff with everybody, give you a chance to kind of hear what's going on if you weren't part of this last year. You can always go back and look at mine from last year just to see how it goes, or the Black Friday. It's every 5 minutes something comes out. It's kind of fast and furious. Captain Stash is coming in at 8:50. And I know he doesn't do too many sales. I know people get excited when he has stuff. I think he's got some cool soaps if you're into the bar soaps and candles and those kind of things. We got 3 left, and Corey, we haven't spun your name yet, so you might be next. You think Corey's going to be last? Let's see. He might be. It's the Rope Beard Company. 10 Killer, one of my favorite scents. Good old woodsy cologne. Love that one. And a lot of the other ones as well. If I can spell. Two more. Let's see if Corey's last or not. Who's left? Fetty Says. I just put in some Fetty Says. He's got that new scent. It's really good. Oh, Corey, you're not last. Fetty Says is last. That's cool. All right, let me type that up. So I'm actually typing up, this will be my thumbnail, this part down here that I'm typing on. I don't have room to write supply. And then we've got Fetty Says, and I think I got them all in there. We didn't quite make it to the last one, Corey. You were close, though. Fetty is the best because he is last. But you can see it was randomly done. So try to be fair, because I know some of these companies I work with all the time, and some I've never worked with, and So I want to just make sure everybody sees that it is fair and equitable. And I wouldn't know any other way to do it besides randomly, because you don't want to go from like, oh, let me go from the worst deal to the best deal to be last, or vice versa. So, and it's a good mixture of companies that are newer to the community, that are a little less known, smaller, and then we've got some that are more established. Yeah, we got Corey from Weatherbeard and Iowa, and some of the other folks, Damn Yankee. Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Hopefully, we don't have any glitches anywhere along the way with my graphics or my internet or any of the deals working like they're supposed to. But once again, I'm still looking for a couple of moderators. I can always call on some of my content creator friends to see if they're going to be in the chat. Nick, I'm going to put you down as a moderator just so you can help navigate traffic or answer questions that I might not see. And then I'll try to get 2 more people that are like friends with folks there on Instagram in case we have to do a DM or something. Oh yeah, alphabetical order, all that kind of stuff. There's all kind of ways to do it. I just thought I would do the wheel. Seems a lot better. When is this? It is, I think I have it on here. Do I have it on here? So Friday, March 11th. So this coming Friday at 7:30 p.m. So that's when everything rolls out, and you can see the time slots every 5 minutes. There'll be a new deal announced, and we will go from there. Yep. So Friday the 11th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and we'll hit it fast and furious. And let me know if you have any more questions before I get off of here. I hope you guys are having a great evening and a great weekend. I also picked this week. I know we're not quite to March Madness. I think the selection show for March Madness isn't that next Sunday night. So I'm not far off, but this is my spring break week, so I can actually not have to worry about trying to get all these graphics and typed up and all these DMs back and forth with companies while I'm trying to do school. So definitely works a lot better for me. Oh, Corey's coming in hot with the 0.5% off. And if he left off the percent, that 0.5, that would be half off. But he did put that percent in there. Anyway, let me double check just to see if anybody had any questions. And good to see you there, C. Demented. Glad to have you here. Hope you all can join me again on Friday night. Once again, be looking. I'll make the stream, create the stream probably tomorrow. And then in the description of the stream, I will put this order and put links to the companies to all of that and have it all ready to go. So be looking to see what you want to buy, because it does get a little overwhelming when everything comes fast and furious. You forget what the code is and you forget what you want to buy and all that kind of stuff. Or you think the deal was 30% off and it was really 25, and you go back and say, I didn't get the 30. And it's like, oh, wait a minute, it was only 25. So it's a little hard to keep up with. So Nick's going to help me out in the chat, and we'll get a couple more folks. You're going to close it down Friday night. That's right. Going to close it down Friday night. So anyway, guys, I hope to see you all back then. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend tonight. And oh yeah, so, Corey, when are you moving? I know you're moving soon. So you're closing shop down Friday night after the live stream and packing up and moving to Beverly. Where in Tennessee are you moving? I forgot. Good question, Corey. I'll DM you everything. I always suggest to the companies to have it go until midnight Eastern if you can. You don't have to, but it kind of makes it better for folks who maybe come in late on the West Coast, or they're out doing other stuff, or we can post about it on Instagram right afterwards and give them a couple of hours to get that in. But if you only want it to go for 5 minutes, I guess you could do that. If you only want it to go for an hour, you can do that too. But I would say most of the companies are going till midnight Eastern, but that's completely up to you. Like I said, like I told you, I want to be easy as I can to work with. I will do my best to put down the deal you want and convey everything about your website and your business and stuff as quickly as I can. Yeah, just a couple hours. So, all right. Corey said he's got it. So that's all I've got, guys. Hope the excitement is building, and now you know the companies and you know what time slots are going to be, so you can start planning your purchases. I'll be collecting all of these good deals and typing up the graphics for it and getting everything ready. If you have any questions for me, you can always leave a comment here or DM me on Instagram. And if everything goes well, we'll see you again on Friday night. Have a great evening, folks.